River coming on their home court. It's Burr Burton taking on Mill River, an old rivalry renewed here. First time they've met in the 2010-2011 basketball season, and this should be a dandy of a ball game. On the downside, Alex Goyette, one of the captains for Mill River, one of their better players, is out with an injury, unavailable to play tonight, but this still should be quite a good ball game. And the tip is up, and Halligan will control it. And one of the keys, if you're Burr Burton, because they play defense so well for Coach Seth Rice, is to make sure you know where Jake Carlton is, number 10. He's the sniper. Everybody in the preseason, oh, look at Halligan inside, and there's a foul. Oliver will pick up the foul. And it's imperative for Burr Burton to keep Oliver out of foul trouble. Halligan got free down along the baseline and turned to make the shot. Got fouled. He'll be taking 2 free throws here, all that taking place within the first 15 seconds of the first quarter. So Nate Halligan will miss the first shot. Joe McKiernan out there, one of the officials. I see Willie Parker and the other gentleman I've seen 100 times, but I don't know his name, and I'm sure he's thrilled that I don't. Here are the 3 officials for tonight's ball game. Halligan on the second shot. We'll miss them both. So Oliver will get the rebound and go to Quintana. I have seen Burr Burton, this is my 3rd time this year already. Like I said, they play defense tenaciously. They run their offense, and the key to it is the guards get the ball down the side to Oliver when Stahlcup comes off the bench. And Mill River looking man-to-man as they come out. Coach Jason Smith at Mill River, and it's going to be a 2-point shot, or is it a 3-point? 2-pointer is what the referee indicated. And I'm just trying to find a number. I believe it was Quintana that took the shot. No, it was not. It was number 33. That's Hancock. Halligan missed it. They had a chance, and he missed the bunny as they worked the ball inside. The Mitovich, remember him from the Glozik basketball tournament several years ago. This is up and looking for the second bounce. It's a one and done. The shot taken by Keefe. Fuller taken out of the air by Quintana on the steal. Wanted to feed the ball down low. It was off from the foot of Fuller. And I believe Zach Fuller probably can't believe at the leaping ability of Quintana as he went up and just picked that thing about at the 8.5-foot mark out of the air. Quintana from the corner, 3-ball, and around the rim, and it'll go. A great box out by Carlton, and he'll get the basketball now. He did not get the rebound. He boxed out and allowed his teammate to pick it up. Sadakirski, the corner to Elliott. Of course, Mill River coming off a 1-1 trip to the holiday tournament, and they'll be over and back. Right now, Coach Jason Smith looking a tad bit perplexed on the sideline, and his team off to a rough start, even though they're down by a 2-0 score. Like I said, the absence of Goyette could be bothering that much. Quintana went back to meet the pass, and he'll set the offense up. That's Carlton on him defensively. Of course, Carlton's father, Terry Carlton, outstanding basketball coach. You can see it in the sun, and there'll be a travel call. As shuffling those feet was Patrick Hancock, and that'll be a turnover. A near capacity crowd at the Dean Hope Memorial Gymnasium. Like I said, this rivalry goes way back into the 70s. And it just kept its edge and its competitiveness throughout all the years. Up and foul in the basket. Yeah, Fuller having a frustrating opening 2 minutes, because at that point you either foul and don't allow him to take the shot, or you concede the basket, but you don't foul, let him make the basket and collect the and one, and that's just what he did there. So Joseph Keefe going to the line now with a 4-0 lead for Burr Burton. The 5:55 mark, first foul on Fuller. First foul on the team, and that will not complete the 3-point play. Sadakirski will step to the loose ball on the floor. And it was tipped by Quintana. And again, Mill River squad just looks so out of sync right now. Fuller will step out of bounds. Now, Fuller was the goalkeeper in soccer. It's not a goalie, it's goalkeeper. Soccer people get so offended when you say the wrong lingo. When Carlton knows that trap was coming, boy, he went to the sideline, which was like a third defender, and they have another turnover. And like I said, Burr Burton, and I remember when Coach Mensch was there, and Dave Blake was there, and now Seth Rice is there. Defense has always been quite a staple for those teams. Oliver turns, fires, no good. Rebound on the weak side is Fuller. Halligan had his hand up there, but it's Fuller that controls it. Sadekierski with the dribble, and they reverse the ball around to Carlton. He wants to get going. Carlton can ease. Oh, what a block by Keefe as he got up there and made the block. Here's the push. Oliver avoids the contact, missed the shot. He was working so hard to avoid the contact. Stripped of the basketball and going to stay down and sin. Yep. Who reached in? I believe it was Hancock that reached in and stripped the ball away for Burr Burton. 4-0 Bulldogs with the lead. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter play. Like I said, Carlton's a very hot offensive player. When he gets into a groove, especially from that outside perimeter shot, he can be a 30-point-a-night man. But they'll turn the ball over yet again. And it hasn't been so much the tenaciousness of the Burr Burton defense as much as been some pretty lackadaisical soft passes by Mill River. The crowd continuing to pour into the gym. I had a choice of Otter Valley MSJ or this game tonight, and I gotta tell you, this is always a good ball game. It will get tight. It is 6-0 Burr Burton. That's going to be a timeout taken by Mill River, trying to find some continuity out there. Point into the first quarter, and Mill River coach Jason Smith taking a timeout. Of course, Jason Smith as a player was part of this great rivalry. I remember as recently as the Kyle Fredette years, the intensity between those two matching up those teams that era, and then outside shot, no good. Look at Halligan going to get it, and that might have been partially blocked. Hancock might have got a piece of it. Quintana looking to run. Up and no. Long shot creates a long rebound. It's taken out there by Quintana. So Quintana trying to take him off. The dribble penetrated, lost the handle, gave it back outside to Keefe. Keefe traveled. Right idea. They were hedging back to the middle of the court, which gave him the baseline, but by the time he'd gotten his foul dribbling, he had shuffled those feet. And 6-0 to score at the 4-minute mark left to play in the first quarter. Sadekierski. They reverse the ball all the way back around, and now Fuller's got to get in the front court. He asked for the pass, and again, another tipped pass as Elliott tried to go over the top with a lob pass down to Halligan. So it'll be Mill River with the basketball out of bounds, and oh, what a tough pass. Good job by Carlton just to handle it as they threw it at his feet. That's saved by Keefe, and here comes Hancock. Whoop, forgot the basketball. He'll retrieve it to Keefe, and calling for it was Maminovich on this side. They didn't give him the ball. So they'll just pull it back out, be patient, be smart, and set the play up again. 6-0 Burr Burton. A very quiet Mill River side of the gym here. And that play was well defended. Then they released, though they had it snuffed out, and they released and allowed the shot. Halligan with the rebound, a little bounce pass this side to Sadekierski, and now we'll give it to Carlton. Well, see, this is where they missed Goyette setting up the offense. Now, Carlton got in the air and really had nowhere to go with the ball. Tried to force a pass into Elliott, and they're fortunate that Burr Burton tipped it out of bounds. So the possession will go over to Mill River. Elliott to Fuller. He'll put it on the floor, go up high, and get it. Fuller had to change the direction, the trajectory of the shot to get over the top of the defender, and there's Mill River's first points of the night. It came 2:45 left to go in the first quarter, and yet they're only down by 4. That's a 2-point shot, no good. Rebound, Sadekierski to Carlton, front court. He's got Stewart on the wing. He's going to take a baseline and can't get the finish. Stewart with the strong step. They gave him a baseline, so he came in off the wing, and again, the shot just didn't cooperate with him. But again, after that timeout, at least these first 2 touches after the timeout, Mill River looking like they're here to play basketball now. Oliver walks him in, reverses it, got it. Oh, Oliver's a bull. He's strong as a bull down there, Oliver is. I've watched him play, or him and his brother both, but Jake, a little bit more girth than TJ. That's going to be blocked right back down in the hands of Maminovich, as Quintana might have been the one who blocked the shot, but he's got the basketball now. Quintana to Oliver. He'll hold it above the arc, and that's where Stewart's going to play him defensively. Hancock is a good outside shooter for a big man. He won't take the shot right here. I'll give it to Quintana. They want to go down along the baseline. Oliver spins, sealed off nicely by Stewart. They'll make the pass all the way across, and you can see him rotate the ball to Maminovich. Up hard off the glass, and the rebound down to Fuller. It's 8-2, Burr Burton, just a minute 32 to go. Paul Carlton, nice job. He came in on the weak side, slid along the baseline. Stewart nailed him with the pass, and off the window it goes in, 8-4. Burr Burton up by 4. McDonald at the scores table for Mill River, getting set to come in. Maminovich with the grab and the shot. Oh, that was a quick release right there, and he'll make it 10-4. 6-point Burr Burton lead. I think Mill River now settling into the fact that Goyette is not out there, and they're kind of getting used to playing without him now. Carlton had it tipped away. Up ahead, Quintana counting the steps and got it. You see this time that Fuller conceded the basket and didn't compound the problem with a foul. 12-4, an 8-point lead with just 48 seconds to go in the first quarter. There's been just the one timeout taken. That time they broke the press correctly, working the middle of the floor. Missed the shot, and 39 seconds to go on the clock in the first quarter, and Hancock will bring the ball up for Burr Burton. Once he gets over the timeline, he just gives it off to Quintana, and they glance at the clock, and they're stretching the floor out here, and I can't believe they're going to hold for the last shot. Keefe penetrates. Well, I tell you, that was a good decision. Once he made a bad decision, but corrected it with a good decision. To the hole, Hancock will get it. Boy, did they spread out that paint, open it up for the drive. 14-4, Burr Burton. Sadikirski with the ball. Makes the move around the defender, will go up with it, and no. Rebound. Still plenty of time, 2 seconds. One side double dribbled. Yeah, Hancock knew it as he double dribbled. Called by Willie Parker right in front of that lit scoreboard. And McDonald finally coming in the ball game now. He's going to come in for Halligan. It was the first break in action that they were able to get McDonald in. Elliott Stewart, no. What a first quarter by Burr Burton. They'll make a statement with a 14-4 lead over Mill River on Munger Vision from the Dean Holt Memorial Gymnasium. Ball game now, number 22 for Burr Burton. Like I said, I covered Burr Burton at the MSA tip-off tournament, so I'm familiar. And Stahl Cup comes to number 11. He's out. He's a big kid. He has played very well off the bench for Burr Burton. The pass tipped yet again. Maminovich with the save, going out of bounds behind his back. Will get into the hands of Quintana. I think England also had a touch on that. Oliver will wheel to the basket, kicks it back out. That shot up and no good. Rebound will come down to Sadikirski. Stahlkup's the big guy that stepped outside and took that original shot, and he can hit that. Inside to McDonald, and I don't know if that's at least 10 or 11 passes that have been tipped already by Burr Burton here, and it is a big stat, seriously, because it's changing, it's turning over, it's changing possessions, all these tip balls or steals. Oliver to Stahlkup, he moved along the baseline. He didn't stay on the wing, and the pass will go out of bounds, and that's a turnover on the Bulldogs as Hancock coming in. He's going to relieve Oliver. That happened with a minute gone here in the second quarter. 14-4, Burr Burton with the lead. And they have thoroughly confused Mill River here with the intense defense being played by the Bulldogs. See Stewart glance down and check his feet at the mid-court stripe. He'll get the ball back to Fuller. Off his chin to his hands, off the glass and in by Fuller. Well, that's using every part of his body to get that basket. Usually you're not successful once you dribble with your chin, but he was able to make it all work. They're looking for the cut for England. He came across the baseline. Stewart followed him. Maminovich up and tough shot by Maminovich. I remember him at the Glazic tournament when he was a 5th and 6th grader for Manchester. And he's gotten better. Carlton's been quiet tonight. Of course, they've had defenders all over him. And another steal, he dribbled it out of bounds. Maminovich came over and almost came up with the steal. A pass intended for Elliott Stewart in Mill River. Playing just 2 steps behind Burr Burton so far in this first half. Like that, just tossed the ball away. It was a bad passing angle. And the basket at the other end by Quintana. 18-6, the lead at 12. Fuller, back to Stewart. Fuller coming in off the weak side, fouled. Stahlkup with the block. Whether or not he actually got the foul, we'll wait and see. 2 shots is the indication, which I knew that. Zach Fuller going to the line, and it is Jake Stallcup getting the foul. So Zach Fuller, I believe, his first trip to the line tonight, will miss that free throw. The clock stopped. I didn't know if I'd mentioned it or not. It's at 6:01. We're close enough to 2 minutes into the second quarter. And they'll miss them both. Halligan on the floor and got it. Boy, Halligan teasing the crowd as the ball set on the rim and bounced around, but finally dropped through for him. Stall, great give and go, and look at Quintana split the defense, missed the shot. He worked so hard to split the triple team, then missed the bunny. Here comes Fuller on the elbow. Looks like he got bumped by Maminovich, who agreed with Joe McKiernan with the call. But he better. Joe usually is most of the time right on his calls. And there goes side out. Sadikirski with the headband on, number 23, replacing Fuller, and McDonald's in there. Carlton with the basketball, Halligan and Stewart. That's the 5 on the floor for Coach Jason Smith. England, Quintana, Carlton up, got it. Maminovich, England, Hancock, Quintana, and Stallcup. The 5 on the floor for Burr Burton. That's the first bucket for Carlton tonight. Cuts the lead to 7. Like I said, he can get hot and he can put up points real fast out there. So they're going to make sure they have a body on Jay Carlton. During the off season, once people learned that Harrison Taggart was going to prep school, not coming to Mill River to play ball this coming season, it was like, oh my God, who's going to score points? Who's going to be the offensive player? Well, I don't know what they watched last year, but as a freshman, Carlton was second leading scorer. He was incredible down the stretch, and another turnover. A lot of this you got to give Burr Burton credit for, but some of it is just lackadaisical play right now by Mill River, and it'll be Maminovich and England taking the ball out of bounds, and England will bounce pass on this side to Oliver. Halligan on him. Excuse me for the cough. Been under the weather basically forever this winter and fall. And a travel call. .4:29 to go in the second quarter. Mill River cautiously bringing the ball up against the trap as they reverse it, and Maminovich, you could see him reading it. Great give, and got it. Maminovich with the steal, the assist, the basket by Keefe, and that was almost just so easy looking by Burr Burton. First of all, the gapping off on the offensive set coming up the floor. The angle too long right now in these passes. As Carlton will sit down and visit with the coach on the sideline as Fuller back in the ballgame. Fuller sets his feet, and no. You can't get much more open than that. You could see how solid Oliver was as he got hit by 2 different Mill River players, and his pass, well, it took the long route, but it got there to a teammate. Not quite the way he intended it. 22-11, Burr Burton. Oliver. Keefe, the defender charged, and there's a steal by McDonald. So Keefe got along the baseline and really had nowhere to go with the ball and turned it over. McDonald with the good hands made the grab. Now Fuller will cross the timeline, turn, and keep the dribble alive. Tough, tough. They're going to get a break on this. England raising his hand saying, yep, you got me, I did it. And that will bring Quintana off the bench for Burr Burton. And they're going to allow Carlton to come in late for Mill River. He'll replace McDonald. So everybody done changing dance partners now. Yeah, I've got to believe they're near 17, 16, 15 turnovers right now. I'm talking about Mill River. Keefe to Quintana to the bucket. No, had the open look and one of the rare misses by Burr Burton. Sadakirski into the corner. Elliott made the ball fake, got stripped of the basketball. Comes to Sadakirski. Fuller, yes. Whoa, they needed that one. Cuts the lead to 22-13. England, very cautious, bringing the ball up. We'll give it out to Oliver. See, now Oliver is a strong kid down inside, but they like to bring him up top. There's the release. Grawl defended. Elliott, Stewart was there, got a hand on it. Sadakirski will get the rebound. They're looking for Carlton on the kickout pass. Here's Carlton. Ridden up the court by Keefe, and then Keefe got to the side because he knew he had help coming. That's why he was able to play him on his side like that. Stewart forced it up, and there's a weak side rebound by Fuller. We'll get it. Fuller starting to get focused in now. He's playing a very strong second quarter, the senior is. 22-17, 2 minutes to go. Burr Burton with the lead in the second quarter. They have led from the onset of the game. Oliver being guarded by Halligan, and there's the pass. Oh, I tell you, if Hancock locates that, it's an absolutely gorgeous pass. Seriously, there's nothing wrong with the pass. And Mill River looking to put together a run here at the end of the quarter. That would completely change that chalk talk at halftime. The defense charged at Fuller. He'll kick it back out. Carlton with the open three ball will miss it. Quintana stops at the arc, stops at the elbow, needs some help. Throws it in the backcourt. It's be a turnover. And Willie Parker with the call, and that was good defense extended up top by Mill River that time. And Stahlcup will come in, and he will replace Oliver. Oliver with just the one foul so far in the ballgame. They're going to sit him down for the last minute 26 and protect him here. Carlton open, no, rims out on him. Boy, he's had two good open looks the last two times down the floor. Quintana to Stahlcup. They're looking for the cut, and when it didn't happen, they just stepped back out. England inside the Stahlcup, a little inside outside, three ball in it, no. And Fuller will tightrope walk. Look at Quintana again, get in the way. Keefe back to Quintana, and foul called. Joe McKiernan with the call. Mill River was looking for a jump ball, didn't get it. Nobody near the bonus shot at 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Maminovich in the ballgame for Burr Burton. He has played an inspired first half. Maminovich has number 10 out there in dark green. Hancock holding Elliott, Stewart right there defensively. 53 seconds, the clock running. Burr Burton runs a very deliberate, very disciplined offense. And Stahlcup with the left hand will make it a 9-point lead at 24-15. Almost another turnover. Fuller, and that's going to stay down this end. Another year of Munger vision in Mill River basketball. They'll have Sadakirski inbounds the ball far corner of the gym. They did set up a box formation, but that was a tough angle. Look at Fuller, blocked, somebody got a hand on the ball, and Wade Maminovich is reacting. I think he did, number 10 for Burr Burton. 25 seconds to go in the half. Halligan too far out to make the move. That's just further out from his comfort zone. Fuller got it. Fuller, the bright spot here in the first half for Mill River. The lead's only 7, but it seems like it should be a lot more. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, they'll have the last shot. Quintana works off the screen, and Keefe just realized how much time was left, and that's going to be the half. So a nice recovery by Mill River, down by just 7. 24-17, Burr Burton lead on Munger Vision. Changes Mill River has come up with at the half. They need to get Carlton involved in the offense to go right to him initially, and shot was blocked. Stewart went up after the miss and was blocked down inside by one of the Burr Burton players. Too hard to tell who had it because there's so many Burr Burton players there to block the shot. So one thing obvious, they do want to get Carlton a lot more touches here. He had some open looks in that first half, but just wasn't nailing his shot. Basically, he can't get his rhythm because he's not getting shot after shot, be able to set up and go. But no, we're only down by 7. Burr Burton with a good defense in that first half. Keefe went up, and that was just good defense right there by Sadikirski as he just planted himself and tipped away by Oliver, up, and oh, one pass too many. Oliver was looking to give the ball up to his teammate, and it will become a turnover as Quintana going down along the baseline. Quintana had an excellent first half for Burr Burton. That's off from the back of Halligan, but yet Burr Burton able to retain possession. Oliver being guarded by Halligan as they're manning up right now. Elliott fights through the screen, and that's Stewart. Elliott Stewart fights through the screen to get to Hancock. 3-ball in it, and no. That was Quintana. Look at Oliver get the rebound. Got it. Oliver took the ball away between 2 Mill River players and put it up and in. Again, Alex Goyette not playing tonight for the Minutemen. He's the captain. He's injured, and they'll throw the ball away. And Goyette, when he's in there, an excellent ball handler, setting up the offense. 26-17, just underway here in the third quarter. Burr Burton in the dark green uniforms with the basketball, and they wait for Oliver, or I'm sorry, that's Hancock to step open. That's Oliver now. Fades, tough shot, no good. Halligan has the ball stripped away, goes to Carlton. He's able to step around Keefe into the front court from the elbow, and look at that defense chase him. Stewart baseline, slices, and got it. Stewart found just enough room to get through on the baseline and get it off the window and in. Back to work defensively, though, goes Mill River. Nice job. Fuller pulling out of the pack. Fuller up, and Fuller got it. A 4-point run by the Minutemen is their largest run of the ball game. They've cut the lead to 5 at 26-21. See if that defense bleeds over into more intensity on both ends of the floor now. They've had that defensive takeaway in the basket. Minovich trying to work off the screen and roll. Will set it down inside, tipped away, and goes off from the foot of Sadikirski. It'll stay with Burr Burton. All of a sudden, you can get the sense, a little more urgency here by Mill River. They'll swing the ball away around. Yeah, we're going to have a foul called on Quintana. A legal screen is the call by Joe McKernan, and Mill River will take possession over. And yeah, I believe Seth Rice can feel the momentum switching also. He'll call timeout with 5:35 to go in the third. 26-21. Burr Burton up by 5 over Mill River. Fuller is going to be in double digits in points for the Minutemen. Sadikirski, Carlton, and Fuller work the backcourt. Much better. Oh, ugly shot. Great job splitting defense and accelerating in the front court. Well, hard off the backboard there. Quintana's pass swung out. Stewart with the steal, and now they're running and gunning at both ends. Stewart going to go all the way up. Blocked out of bounds. I tell you, I like the call. It was a block, nothing more. It was the force of the block that carried the player down to the floor. There was no bodily contact. An excellent call. There's a foul. Carlton in the air. Willie Parker with the call, and that's going to be the second team foul on Burr Burton. And they're looking possession foul, and Sadikirski will head down the baseline, look to get it in play for the Minutemen. That's Oliver's second personal foul. Stewart, much more focus of the offense here in his third quarter. Had the shot, just didn't convert it. And now Quintana with the basketball. You just know it's going to be a nail-biter till the end. It's just taking a while to shape up. Keefe saved the ball, a little pass behind his back, got it out top to Oliver. Minovich turns, fires, likes that shot, and not this time. Wouldn't cooperate with him. Carlton will snap the pass up on the right side to Sadikirski, right in front of that scores table. Fuller to the hole with the left hand, got it. Nice job by the senior Fuller. Cuts the lead to 3 closest Mill River's been since it was basically 4-0. They've been chasing all night long, and now they're catching up. And they've done it by cranking up the intensity defensively. You see Oliver point the spot he wants to screen. They want to go down inside on the blocks to Miminovich. Playing against Fuller, goes in. Miminovich, a strong kid. He got down there and posted up, but Fuller, best defense he played was not picking up the foul. Carlton went back, found the basketball, hit Fuller, who actually saved that from being a turnover. He came back to meet the pass. Third foul on Burr Burton in this half. None yet on Mill River. And we're at 3:46 to go in the third quarter. That's that foul on Quintana. That is his second. Halligan going to take the ball out of bounds on the baseline and threw it away. Just literally threw it away. I don't believe Carlton, even if he broke on the whistle, would have ever got to it. A wasted opportunity by the Minutemen. Oliver wants to go baseline. Couldn't get the pass there. Now see the defense extending, pressure off, the ball strong, creating steals like that. Fuller, the bump, and where they go offense. Now they're going to go blocking foul called, and hard to the floor goes the Burr Burton player, and I'm waiting to see the jersey number because he's getting up slowly, and it is England getting up, number 22. He also collected the foul. McDonald at the scores table is going to be checking in on the second shot. And again, it's the pressure off the ball that's creating all this problem for Burr Burton. That's why they're having so many turnovers here in this third quarter. Zach Fuller firing away, the leading scorer for Mill River. And Halligan going to sit down, and that's who McDonald's coming in for. That happens with 3:26 to go in the third quarter. Minutemen down by 2, and the second shot coming up by Fuller. At one point, they trailed by double digits. Well, you just knew it was going to become a tight ball game. It's like most games like this. The first half belonged to Burr Burton. Mill River coming out, they got the third quarter. Long three ball. Not sure about the shot selection there. It's a one and done, and Carlton on the run with the rebound to Stewart. This time baseline wasn't there. He brought it up top to Fuller. Lets the defense overcommit, hangs in the air and got it. Fuller's on fire, and Mill River takes their first lead of the basketball game at 27-26, and truly on the play of Zach Fuller. From the baseline, the pass tipped away. McDonald will pick up the loose ball, pivot, and find Carlton. Here's the push the other way. Sadakirski. Also, one thing that's changed into Mill River's favor has been the tempo of the game. They're going to call an offensive foul on Stewart. A clear out on Stewart will wipe out the basket. That's going to be the first foul of the second half on Mill River, and they're fired up at the Dean Holt Memorial Gymnasium. As Mill River taking a 27-26 lead with 2:37 to go in the third quarter. Overs that plagued the Minutemen in the first half. They've reversed roles now, and it's the Mill River defense causing the turnovers for the Burr Burton offense. Oliver looking, wanted Quintana. That option wasn't there. Came back to Miminovich. Fuller right on him. Sadakirski, they'll wheel the ball down inside on the spin move, the reversal, and the basket by Oliver. That's the second time in the ball game he's been able to get the reverse layup to go. Again, a very athletic young man. Fuller splits the defense up, and boy, a rare miss in the second half for Fuller. But again, he got the penetration, just didn't get the ball to cooperate with him and go through the hole. 28-27, Burr Burton. At one time, they had led by double digits. Miminovich fires, no. Rebound tipped by everybody on the floor. And as they say, last touch by Halligan of Mill River. Ball goes to Burr Burton. 1:42 to go in the third quarter. Now Miminovich left on the elbow. Quintana, three ball, no. Fuller fouled. Oh my goodness, a travel. Pulled that one out of the hat as Fuller called for the travel, and it'll be a turnover. And Keefe will be coming in for Quintana. That's a Burr Burton change. As they look, there's a lob. Oliver got it. Absolutely beautiful play, well executed, and caught Mill River. Not aware of that backdoor move on the weak side, and the lead back to 3. Oh, pass telegraphed. Too long a pass on the top of that defense, and Miminovich. Wow, I gotta tell you, I guess it could have been a blocking foul, but it looked more like a travel, to be quite honest with you. Stewart, after a very brief rest on the Mill River bench, going to be coming back in the basketball game. A very short bench for Mill River tonight. I see Mathis, the only body over on the, well, now Sadikirski, because he's going to sit down. And Miminovic's second shot is good. 31-27, 1:19 to go in the third quarter. A much better Mill River third quarter. They actually had the lead at 1 point here in the third. Fuller, bounce pass, Carlton. Still been quiet tonight, Carlton has. He's had a couple looks, just hasn't got heated up. It's been the Zach Fuller show. Up underneath, Fuller, the magician, will cut the lead to 2 with 58 seconds to go in the quarter. Again, he's getting this all off the dribble penetration, or the overcommitment by the defense as they come out and overcommit, and he'll go by him off the dribble. Miminovich, no. Rebound, Halligan, strong one, rips it out to Carlton. Yeah. What happened, he was trying to bring the ball up as Halligan had become open behind the defense. And it's just one of those bad bounces at the wrong time that caused a turnover. England, number 22. Will be played by Stewart as they man up right now. Stewart almost able to take away the pass in 27 seconds left on the clock. Third quarter, Stalkup. Want to go down to Miminovich, and again, that option taken away. A much better defensive effort in the third quarter is what's got Mill River back in the ball game. And they'll take it down for the last shot as England has 12 seconds on the clock. Oliver isolated. There's the help defense from Carlton. Keefe to the free throw line, open, fouled. An unnecessary foul. Carlton will pick up the foul, and again, this is the third time in 3 quarters that Burr Burton has been fouled with 5 seconds or less remaining on the game clock and has been sent to the line. Carlton's first foul, but I know it's a learning process. No. Keefe will miss the first shot. Stays 31-29, Burr Burton. Missed them both. Halligan will step over and run out of time. That's the third quarter. 31-29. Get set for a rock and roll fourth quarter on Munger Vision. Burr Burton up by 2. Well, what could be the final quarter underway here, new 8 minutes on the clock. Nobody in the bonus situation yet. I don't believe anybody in really foul trouble on either side on an individual effort. Halligan, for the most part, has done a good job defensively on Oliver. Here comes Fuller with Elliott Stewart with him. The bump, the foul, and Stewart going to the line. The difference there was they made sure that he didn't make the basket and get the foul shot. And compared to the foul earlier in the ballgame at Mill River, way earlier in the ballgame, Mill River committed. So Stewart stepping up to the line, going to get 2 shots out of the deal. That's only the 5th team foul. Now we have a person in foul trouble. It's Oliver that picked up his 3rd personal. And Stewart will miss long off the back of the iron. And Hancock, 33, and Derek Green in for Burr Burton. He'll replace Oliver. Stewart trying to salvage this one and make it a 1-point ball game. Will do just that. 31-30. The other thing that happened here in the second half is that the tempo of the ball game, the pace of the ball game, got changed and it favored Mill River. They picked it up just enough. Not a full wide open game, but a little bit more flow to the game, a little more pace to the game. There's the flash, there's the feed, and almost a steal. Hancock will pick it up, go baseline, cash it in. Good break right there for Burr Burton, and they capitalize on it, pushes the lead back to 3. It was Keefe with the finish off that play. Carlton catches, 3-ball on it, no. Weak side rebound, McDonald wants to go right back up with it, and does. Great job by McDonald not to bring the ball back out. He was in the right spot, already down on the blocks. 33-32, Burr Burton. 6:46 to go in regulation. Stalkup will hold. Wait for Maminovich. The ball fake wasn't bought this time. The defender stayed on the floor, and there was no path to the basket. Hancock stepped out on the elbow. Halligan followed him. Now Halligan will give him that cushion. No need to go out there and cover Hancock. That's just smart defense. Stay down on the arc. Stalkup, no. Tell you what, strong drive by the youngster. Hard though off the glass. Stewart with the catch, will plant, wheel, go inside. No, missed the shot. Touched by Halligan, couldn't control it. Comes down to Quintana. Quintana to the free throw line, and then he'll settle it down, hand it off to Hancock. Maminovich catches, fires, and got it. Oh, does he? He doesn't need a lot of time to set himself to shoot. He caught that and shot it off balance and drained it. 3-point Burr Burton lead. 5:51 to go in the fourth quarter. Fuller rolls the ball to Elliott and got it. A little bit of luck right there for the home team, Mill River. And they'll cut the lead back to 1, 35-34, 5:42 to go in the fourth on Munger Vision. Well, right after the timeout, Mill River had set up full court and then pulled back just before the ball was put into play. Quintana penetrated, kicked it out. They're going to let the ball go 3-balling, and no good. Rebound, Carlton will jump in the air, take it away from Stalkup, and then gave the ball back, and no. Look at Keefe up and foul. Had to call it. Great individual play by Keefe. And Carlton told from the sideline to reel in the emotional outburst and tuck it in. And Joe McKernan having a discussion with him right now. Last thing they need right now is a technical foul. Talking about Mill River. It's a very emotional game, very physical game. But at some point, you got to know when to put a zip on the lip. Got it. 37-34. A lot of time left in this one. 5:21. Fuller has done that so well. Travel, good call. Little out of control that time, but when he has gotten to mid-court in the middle of the press break and the defense has creeped up in the trap position, he's just accelerated before they can get set, accelerate through the trap. Stalkup wants to go down inside to Hancock, and last touch, I believe it was Stewart that got his big hand on it, and it goes out of bounds to Burr Burton. And they'll just step out with Maminovich. Adias Maminovich played a strong game tonight. Stalkup catches, stands at the arc. Maminovich catches, wants to slide in. That was taken away. See Mill River with Sadakirski on Keefe. Keefe's had a very strong fourth quarter for Burr Burton. A very patient, very typical Burr Burton offensive set. Quintana, foul on the floor, no shot. So it'll be a possession ball out of bounds to Burr Burton. That'll be 5 team fouls apiece now in the fourth quarter. While they're lining them up, they're saying, yeah, he said it was on the floor. He clearly, oh no, that's a bad call. He clearly on videotape pointed to the drive on the floor. You can rewind this disc and tape, watch him do that over. That referee came out, whistled, shook his head, pointed out 10 feet from the basket where the foul occurred. And they'll take advantage of that break and make them both. Extends the lead to 5. That's Sadekirski. He's got to come in on that angle and get off the sideline with that trap set up the way that Burr Burton's playing that sagging zone. Traveled, Stalkup, big guy took little steps and because of the travel. 39-34, and Zach Fuller will head over in front of the Burr bench to bring the ball into play. Can ball fake, penetrate, shoulder, and follow his own shot up. A little reckless on the drive. Maminovich will bring it way out. No defensive count yet. The defender wasn't close enough for the official to start the count. Stalkup likes that spot. Put up a brick this time, and he'll go out of bounds off from Maminovich. Mill River basketball. They look a little tired right now, Mill River does. They have made up a lot of depth, or a lot of difference in the score here. They spent a lot of energy catching up. Sadekirski in a pickle and able to get the ball slapped back down to him, and a timeout called, a smart timeout called by Coach Jason Smith, as Sadekirski had gotten himself in no man's land over there on the corner. Carlton in the corner, he'll have the ball handed to him by Willie Parker. They swing it all the way around, Sadekirski. Carlton, you can see again, no spot to get that outside shot up. Takes it to the hole on the gliding move to the basket. Stewart riding Hancock and called for the foul. Yeah, no, that's a good call. That's a good call. 16 foul, no shots yet, and ball will go out of bounds, side out to Burr Burton. Quintana, a different half for Quintana. He had a electrifying first half. They've been kind of shut down here in this second half. Yeah, it came across the wrist, and it'll be the 1-on-1 now. And I'm waiting. Yeah, Quintana will step to the line and shoot the 1-on-1. 7th team foul, obviously, then on Mill River. Second foul on Carlton. 3:08 to go in the ball game. It's a 3-point spread right now for the Bulldogs. For 1 point, they had a double-digit lead in the ball game.
Rebound.
And Quintana calmly stands there and knocks down the first free throw. Not the second one. Oh, look at Quintana. That's a great play by Quintana. Missed the shot, hustled in, slid on the floor, pushed the ball to his teammate, keeps possession for Burr Burton. It's too early for him to run the wheel up top. Maminovich keeping the dribble alive, waits for the screen to develop, and then we'll work off it. Blocked by Fuller and out of bounds. So Fuller with the block. 2:48 still to go in the basketball game. Looking for Maminovich, and he will tiptoe along the inline and pick up the basketball. Smartly will bring it up top and reset the offense and burn some of that clock. It's a 2-possession ball game right now. That's Keefe with it. Makes the move, goes strong to the hole, and well, it's the 8th foul. It's the 1-on-1. Keefe now. We'll put the first one up and got it. Lead up to 5. That's the 3rd foul on Carlton.
Make sure someone gets shooter this time.
Second shot up, and no. Halligan to the basketball. Will get it off to Sadekirski. He's looking for Fuller. He just came back, made himself available for the pass. Sadekirski in the corners. Stewart. Travel called. Boy, we're at the point in the ball game, even though it's only a 5-point spread, where they need points off possessions now, whether it's just a 1, 2, or 3-point play. Up ahead to Hancock, and no. The follow-up. Got it. Tell you what, Keefe has had a great last 4 or 5 minutes for Burr Burton. That's just a great hustle play by Keefe. It doesn't matter, even on a breakout, you still have to play box out. And Keefe just went hard for the ball, ran into Fuller, and that's going to be the 6th team foul. So the next foul committed by Burr Burton will send Mill River to the line for at least the 1-and-1. Now Carlton just steps out and he's open. And Manchester, Burr Burton going to pick up in the front court. I'm going to actually try and see what they're setting up defensively. Oh, what a play by Keefe. And again, having a great 4th quarter, missed the layup. Rebound will come down. Quintana will reset the offense. Just took the ball away on a clean steal. And another foul on Stewart, and it's another good call. Well, I think what they're doing, and I'm conjecturing because I don't know what's inside Coach Jason Smith's head, is he having the foul now because it's a multiple possession lead instead of with the last few seconds when it's more difficult to make up the ground. Just start fouling now and see if they'll miss. Big thing was, though, that's the 4th foul on Stewart. I didn't think he was the guy that had making the fouls. If that's the case, if that's our strategy, I'd play offense defense with my substitutions to save Stewart for the offensive end of the game. He'll roll it in, and the lead will go to 45-36. Burr Burton over Mill River with just 1:43 to go in the 4th quarter. Now Carlton will have a free pass to that front court. Killed the dribble early, killed the dribble high. And that's after a timeout. I want to show you Coach Smith. Yeah, that's after a timeout taken, and they didn't get anywhere on the right page with the play or the situation, the start of the game. Carlton fires, no. It's been a tough time for him tonight finding the basket. Lead at 9, clock at 1:24. They can almost run the wheel up top now and just burn clock. Stewart playing with the 4 fouls. Got 1 left in him. And they want McDonald. Yeah, see Stewart laid off the foul. There's Fuller committing the foul. I want to see how many that is on Fuller. I believe it's his 4th. If that's the case, I don't understand why McDonald didn't foul. Because I don't believe there's any fouls. Yeah, it's 4 on Fuller, 4 on Stewart. And with McDonald in and up top in that action, he would have been a more convenient player to collect the foul. You can see Burr Burton's pulled everybody off from the box. They don't want to pick up the foul on the rebounding action. Dominovic 1 for 2 that time, but it was a big one. Makes it a 10-point lead. Yeah, that's going to be the 1-and-1. As Quintana will pick up the foul, and that will send Fuller to the line, and that's the last thing Burr Burton's coach Seth Rice wanted to have happen. We'll stop the clock and allow Mill River a chance to score. Sadakirski coming in for McDonald. And then Oliver now coming in for Burr Burton. There'll be Stallcup sitting down for the Bulldogs. Well, I'll tell you, when you get down by double digits, as Mill River did, they did make a comeback and actually briefly take the lead. It still takes a lot physically and mentally out of your fuel tank. And I think that's kind of what we saw here in the late stages of the 4th quarter. They just didn't have any more go juice in them to keep coming back. Fuller, though, has enjoyed a huge night tonight for the Mill River squad. Yeah, I agree. If they're going to play the foul to stop the clock, they've let way too much time come off right now. Keefe will hold. And I think they're just going to let him run the clock down now. And there's the foul by Carlton. Oh, way too much time off the clock. And Mill River wanting a timeout. I do believe by his reaction right there that they were supposed to foul much earlier in that sequence. Oh, we all have those nights. Shots coming up as is Quintana at the line. Well, I tell you, it's a good thing they hadn't had to rely on their free throw shooting here in the fourth quarter, because Burr Burton's got to be 50% or less from the line here in the fourth. Carlton weaving his way around. We'll get to Halligan. To Stewart, putting it up. Little out of his range. Halligan tips it to himself twice. Rips the ball free. Will go up and set it in. Well, that's good effort by Halligan. 7-point ball game, and there's the 5th foul on Fuller. And I'll tell you, he had a great effort by Fuller. They'll bring Sadekirski in. Hancock will go to the line for the Bulldogs. And he will not make that shot. It is realistic with 18.3 seconds, obviously, to win, to come back and win. I think it's just improbable. 8-point lead with 18 seconds to go. Burr Burton looking for the win on the road at their arch rival Mill River. Carlton pretty much sums up the night. Yeah, out of control, lost the ball off his knee, out of bounds. And I'm safe to say now it's going to be a Bulldog win. As Momenovich looks at the clock, and he'll just let it expire. And it'll be Burr Burton with the win, a big win on the road over Mill River, 48-40. So congratulations to Burr Burton. A good effort by Mill River. Get out there, support your student athletes. And this has been Munger Vision.